Kakadosh Boker Or Mishna Yomi. We are on Masechet Bava Kamma, Perek Chet, the 8th chapter, Mishna He and Vav 5 and 6. Hamake et aviv et imo ve'asa bahen chabura. If you remember yesterday, we spoke about what happens if a person hits his father and his mother, and he made a chabura, and he did not make a chabura. And therefore, obviously, since he did not make a chabura, he was obligated to pay because he's not obligated on Shabbat. But here, when he comes, or he wasn't obligated because he did a chabura to his parents. Here, though, he did make a chabura. So now we remember that if a person comes and he hits his father, right? He gets killed, but only if he made a chabura. So here he did make a chabura, so he gets killed. Or he hits his friend on Shabbat and he makes a chabura. Here in this case, patur mikulan, he does not pay nada. Of course. Why? It's the next word. Right? Why? He doesn't have to pay not a single one of the 5 damages because he's going to be killed. We already spoke about many times. He doesn't have to be warned. Which means, obviously he doesn't have to be warned. But Kim le'b'derabba mineh means that we always give you the stricter punishment. And since you have to give the stricter punishment, so therefore here, since he's going to be killed, obviously whenever you kill a person, he needs warning and he needs witnesses. Right? That there's nothing more to talk about. You always need a warning and you need witnesses. And if you don't have witnesses or you don't have the warning, nada. Right? But he comes and he says you're going to be killed. But if you're going to hit an Evet Kirani and you make you made him a chabala, you made him a wound, patumi kab mikulan. You're going, since the Evet belongs to you, okay, because this is his own Evet Kirani, he's going to be exempt from everything. That means even though it's wrong to treat him wrongly, but at the end of the day, he's exempt from any payment.
I mean, if he knocks out his
because
eye,
again, it's his
something else.
Well, obviously, because then he goes off free. But we're not talking about that. Yeah. Okay, one more time. Yeah? Halacha Vav. Halacha number 6. Okay? He says like this. Hatokea lechavero. If someone punches another one, right? Noten lo sela. He has to give him a sela for the embarrassment of what he did. Meaning the other payments, right, are assessed according to the methods described in Mishnah 1. But here, if he punches him, he has to give him 1 sela. 1 sela is 4 zuz. Yeah? Rabbi Yehuda omer mishum Rabbi Yosef. Rabbi Yehuda comes and he says in the name of Rabbi Yosef Galilei, right? Maneh. He has to give him 100 zuz. It's a big difference. 4 zuz and 100 zuz. So imagine, somebody punches somebody else, boom, 100 zuz. Yeah? It's a lot of money. Sitaro noten lo 200 zuz. If he slapped him, he has to give him 200 zuz. Le'achar yado, if he gave him a back slap, I don't know how you say that in English. Right, like from the back, like from womb. Yeah, the
back of his hand.
Or the back of his hand. Right? Noten lo 400 zuz, 400 zuz, because it's much more like embarrassing.
In France, when they were doing insulting people.
Exactly, he would do it like it's like a backhand.
Yeah, super embarrassing way.
Tzaram be'ozno, if he pulled his ear, talash besaro, he pulled his hair, rakak v'igbiya roko, he spat at him and it landed on him. He'avir talito mimenu.
On him or his clothes.
Right, on him or his clothes. Yeah, but he says. I
don't know, probably just him, not his clothes.
Okay, fine. He comes and he says, He'avir talito mimenu. He went and removed his cloak, right, which means he unclothed him. Pararosh ha'isha b'shuk, or he took off a woman's head covering in the street. Noten arba meot zuz. He has to give 400 zuz. Right? Again, these are very, very embarrassing things. Ze kelal. This is a general rule. Hakol lefi kevodo. Everything depends on the level of honor. The more honorable the victim, the greater the embarrassment. That we already spoke about. Everything is according to right the embarrassment and the embarrassing. So says Rabbi Akiva, right? Rabbi Akiva comes, right? Now, what does that mean? The Mishnah adds that these amounts are the maximum, but there is a rule. It all depends on this, right? Says Rabbi Akiva, Amar Rabbi Akiva, even the poorest of Jews, we're going to come and look at them as if they're noblemen who have lost their wealth. Because they are children of Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, and therefore the amounts listed above are paid to everybody. Doesn't matter in the importance. Meaning, don't tell me because you gave a backhand to a poor person, you only have to pay him 50 zuz. No, we just said that the backhand was the 400 zuz, 400 zuz, right? A front slap, regular slap was 200. Again, doesn't matter. That's the way we're looking at it. Uma said there was a story. Somebody came and he basically uncovered a woman's hair in public. He came and whoop, he took off her head covering. But lifnei Rabbi Akiva, she came in front of Rabbi Akiva. So he went and he told her 400 zuz.
It's a famous story.
Yeah.
Listen, guys.
Amar lo Rebbe tel nizman. He says, okay, but give me some time in order to come and to give right, to pay the money. ונתן לו זמן. Right? שמרה עומדת על פתח חצרה. He waited for her until he saw her at the entrance of her courtyard. ושבר את הכד בפניה, ובו כיסר שמן. So he went and he broke the jug in front of her, right? And what happened is that there was all the oil spilled on the floor. גילתה את ראשה, she uncovered her head. והייתה מטפחת ומנחת ידה על ראשה. So she began scooping it up and putting it on her hair. העמיד עליה העדים, he brought witnesses, and they came in front of Rabbi Akiva. אמר לו, says, Rebbe, לזו אני נותן 400 זוז? Says, look, this woman just came, and she just revealed her hair in front of everybody for a nisad, for whatever it is. Now I'm going to pay her 400 zuz. Amar lo, he said, lo amarta klum. You didn't say anything. Why? He comes and he says, hachovel be'atzmo, af al pi she'eno rashai, patur. If you inflict a wound to yourself, you hit yourself. You're not allowed to. It's asur. But you're still patur from paying. So therefore, right, what do you want? Acherim shechavlu bo chayvim. But if other people come, they're going to be chayav. Meaning like this. Imagine right now, I come and I do like this. Boom, I punch myself. Yeah? I'm not allowed to. It's a sur for me to inflict a wound to myself. But if I do it, I'm patur. Now you come and you do it. Right? They're going to come and say, 200 zuz, 400 zuz. Right? Whatever it is. So he says, 1 second. What's going on exactly? No, the answer is very, very simple. You are not allowed to do it to me. I'm allowed to do it to myself. Again, I'm not allowed to, but I'm patur if I do it to myself. You're going to be chayav. If somebody cuts down his own trees, even though he's not permitted to do so, he's exempt. But if other people do it, you're going to be chayav. So even though he does not seem to care about his own body or trees, since he did it to himself, he's going to be patur. But other people that did it, they're going to be chayav. So therefore, the fact that you disgrace this woman, right, that when she disgraces herself, is not a proof or is not a reason to come and to say that you're going to be exempt, and therefore you're going to be obligated. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Rabbi.